Something's growing in the waters off Long Island, and it's making people and animals sick. Good evening once again. I'm Maurice Dubois.
Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm Christine Johnson. A dubious distinction for Suffolk County. It leads the state in toxic algae in freshwater lakes and ponds.
The algae can lead to sickness and even death. New at 5:30 now, CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff reports on what's causing the increase.
Jim Gaffney on the shore of Lake Ronkonkoma remembers freshwater fish in abundance and throngs of families too. But those days are gone, replaced with no swimming signs and often a murky green slime.
It just looked like a scum, kind of like on the water, and it stank. You came down here, it was like the whole lake just had an unpleasant odor.
Lake Ronkonkoma on a swelling list of Long Island lakes and ponds, often afflicted with toxic blue-green algae. New data shows a sharp increase.
In 2012, Suffolk County had one freshwater lake with toxic blue-green algae. Last year, we had 16 lakes contaminated.
And this year's not off to a good start. Already 2 lakes tainted with the toxic bloom, caused in part by pollution, nitrogen seeping up from leaky old septic systems and running off from fertilized lawns.
While this is an ecological travesty, it's also an economic travesty for our region. It's getting worse. The durations are longer, the toxicity is higher.
A public health threat, too. The bacteria can cause organ damage. Dogs have died, poisoned from licking algae-covered paws.
It's simply not something you clearly want to drink, and it's something you want to avoid contact with.
Suffolk waterways a hot topic as politicians debate how to pay for hooking up 350,000 homes to sewers. Some say these new numbers underline the urgency.
Having more of this algae than any place in the state of New York is not a contest you want to win. And unfortunately, Suffolk is out in front at this point. We've got to reverse that now.
As the weather warms up, you may come across a toxic algae bloom that hasn't even been posted yet. The experts say if the water looks a little bit like pea soup, it's not safe for you, your family, or your pets. In Lake Ronkonkoma, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
And the Suffolk County Executive has proposed a voter referendum to pay for new sewers and the needed upgrades to sewage treatment plants.